much for joining me on my second video. I want to welcome all you new BLERDs, nerds, geeks, and anime freaks to my channel, BLERDs Unite. Before we get into the topic today, make sure you go comment, like, subscribe, and make sure you tell your friend to tell their friend to tell your friend, because we all know that BLERDs friends are BLERDs as well. So let's get into it. I'm pretty sure you guys are wondering why I have this on my head. I didn't have a sorting hat, but today we're going to be sorting your favorite rappers into the Hogwarts houses. You got Kakashi with me, you know, BLERDs. There we go. But me, myself, I'm a Ravenclaw. Best house there is, hands down, no questions about it. So before we get into, oh yeah, I got my magic wand as well, you know, the brush. But before we get into it, I do want to give you guys a little bit of background on each house and the characteristics that they value. So of course, Gryffindor, they're for the courageous, the brave, the ones that've got nerve, and the chivalrous students or people. Hufflepuff, they're the hard workers, patience, justice. They value justice and loyalty. Bitches, bitches. Ravenclaw, the best ones. We value intelligence, creativity, learning, and wit. And Slytherin, of course, is ambitious, cunning, leadership, and resourcefulness. Death Eaters. Death Eaters. So let's get right into it. So we're going to start with Slytherin. Now, some of these may fit into more than one. I actually had my girlfriend, you guys should go follow her on her YouTube channel. I'll make sure that I put the link to her channel down below. We actually talked about this a few times with some of the people. And I used some of the things that she told me. Some of them were just purely my own idea. However, with Slytherin, I put Kanye West. I mean, the man's ambitious. There's no doubt about that. Resourceful. And he values leadership. He has a lot of leadership. I mean, you can't have your own record label and not have leadership. And then, honestly, I put him in Slytherin because of the whole, hold on, wait, I'm going to let you finish, but Beyonce, I put it in because of that. Next up, we got Machine Gun Kelly. I don't know, tattoos, bad boy attitude, just screams Machine Gun Kelly. So guess what? Boop! Machine Gun Kelly, you're now Slytherin. We also have City Girls. Don't think I really need to, act up, get snatched up. Don't need to go into more details with that. I also put Future in there. Jeannie Aiko. Now, I was on the fence with her, about her. In my opinion, and this is one that me and my girlfriend actually had a long debate about. In my opinion, I felt like she belonged in Slytherin because she's toxic. Her lyrics are toxic. It is what it is. Let's just be honest. But we also felt like she fit in Hufflepuff as well because of some of her lyrics are more like, oh, I'm in love with you. Let's be together, loyalty, that kind of thing. So she's that 50-50 split for me. So Ginny and Cool, boop. Slytherin. Just a few honorable mentions. I put 21 Savage. I mean, there's no reason why you guys can't figure out why he's in Slytherin. Lil Uzi, Meek Mill, Moneybagg Yo, Money Man, YG, Young Dolph, the Baby. I originally put him in Gryffindor. Surprise, I know, shocking. But when my girlfriend told me, she was like, we gotta look at it. He plays the victim a lot. And I was like, you know what? He actually does play the victim a lot. So guess what? Boop, the Baby are now Slytherin. T Grizzly, SZA. First I put her in Hufflepuff, but again, I thought about it. I was like, you know what? She's got that one song where she only wants the boyfriend on the weekend, or it's only your boyfriend. Toxic, long story short. So SZA, guess what? Boop, Slytherin. I put Saweetie. She's in that same City Girls category. Young Thug, Lil Kid, and Bankroll Fresh. If you guys have any others or think that some of the people that I just named aren't ambitious, cunning, show leadership, or resourcefulness, or their personalities and as far as their music don't match up with what the portrayals of Slytherin were in Harry Potter, comment down below. Let me know. Matter of fact, what's your house? If you're a Slytherin, drop some Slytherin pride down below. Next, let's go to Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff, sadly, was actually one of the easiest ones that I had. A lot of these are in other houses, and I'll explain why as I go through the list. So firstly, you've got Drake. I mean, there's no questions as to why Drake. I mean, Drake is Captain Save these hoes. He's loyal. He's a hard worker. He's got patience. He just spits out Hufflepuff. I mean, there were so many memes a few years ago about Drake saying that if when he goes to the strip club, he puts his phone number on $20 bills and says, "You don't have to do this, baby." So there's that. I put Rod Wave on there too because he's always crying and about something. So Rod Wave, my good sir, boop, Hufflepuff. Um, so here's a funny one, and you guys are probably like, "Whoa, why'd you put him in there?" Because it's my list. But I put Snoop Dogg now, well, Snoop Lion, Uncle Snoop, the Snoop Dogg now in Hufflepuff. But the Snoop Dogg from way back when, gin and juice, lay bed. That Snoop was in Slytherin. Um, I put Snoop Dogg in Hufflepuff because he smokes and he's always chill and like he don't be bothering nobody. He's just Uncle Snoop, just be chilling. I put Matt Miller, rest in peace, my boy. I put him in Hufflepuff because strictly solely based off of his music. Tory Lanez, Chris Brown. Now this is one that me and my girlfriend had a long debate about. I felt like he should have been in Hufflepuff. She felt like he should have been in Slytherin. I put him on that cusp, that 50-50. I said Hufflepuff because of his music. She said Slytherin for obvious reasons, how he reacts in the media, the whole Rihanna thing. My sorta hat keeps slipping, dripping, sauce. But for obvious reasons. So guess what? Chris Brown, boop, officially Hufflepuff / Slytherin. I put Party Next Door. I also put The Weeknd. Now, The Weeknd's one of my favorite musicians of all time. It is what it is. Dude is fire. If you haven't checked out his new album, you should go get it. After Hours is really fire. I 100% endorse it. But I was on the fence with The Weeknd too, with Hufflepuff and Slytherin. I'm pretty sure you guys are like, how do you get a Hufflepuff Slytherin? It's possible. I know they're two complete opposite ends of the spectrum, but trust me, it's possible. Of course, Miguel. Here's another one. I put Wale in Hufflepuff. I put him in Hufflepuff because he does a lot of love songs, but I put him in Ravenclaw as well. My house, best house in the world. But I put him in Ravenclaw because dude is very witty. He's very smart. He's very intelligent. He's creative. So Wale, you're officially a boop Hufflepuff. I also put Logic. I don't know if you guys know a lot about him. He was also a Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw cusp as well. I put Khalid and Her. Her is one of the female artists, in my opinion, of this generation that's not toxic. So, me being biased because Gryffindor is actually my least favorite house. So, my favorite houses are Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, and then Gryffindor and Slytherin are right there next to each other. I really don't like those. I don't like Gryffindor because everyone wanted to be a Gryffindor. And before I even took my test, my Pottermore test, I know I was a Ravenclaw. I just clicked with Ravenclaw from when I first started reading the books. But Gryffindor, I put Ludacris, Nipsey Hussle. This one was a very hard decision for me to figure out where to place him, and it's sad because he's actually one of my favorite rappers, Schoolboy Q. But I put him in Gryffindor because he does show, courage. He does show bravery. He does show nerve. I put Big Sean. Big Sean, in my opinion, is the poster child Harry. He could have been Gryffindor, he could have been Slytherin. Dude he has a lot of nerve, however, he's got a lot of ambition. So he fits that. He's one of the few rappers, in my opinion, who, will be Gryffindor, Slytherin cusp. I also put Nicki Minaj. I put Nicki Minaj in Slytherin. However, my girlfriend put her in Gryffindor, so I just gave it that one. So guess what? Boop, Nicki, you're officially a Gryffindor. Wiz Khalifa, Travis Scott, A$AP Ferg, Rihanna, Jay-Z, and Gucci Mane. Fun fact: I put Gucci Mane's clone in Gryffindor, not the original Gucci Mane. Of course, the original Gucci Mane would have been Slytherin. A Ravenclaw, and I really don't think that you guys have to ask any questions about the people that I'm about to name. K-Dot, J. Cole, Childish Gambino, 3 Stacks, Missy Elliott, Erykah Badu, Common, Tech Nine. There's this guy that my girlfriend listens to. He's a rapper named Toby Nwingwe. I hope I said that right, babe. If I didn't, I'm really sorry. Joyner Lucas, Eminem, Lil Wayne, Lupe, XXX, Tentacion, Tyler the Creator, Pusha T. Like, I mean, any of those, I don't think that any of those would be able to fit in any other houses. Those are strictly like Ravenclaws. And it's funny because I actually listen to majority of the people on this list. Like, I listened to Tech Nine as a kid. Kendrick is one of my favorite rappers. J. Cole is one of my favorite rappers. Gambino, Tentacion, Tyler the Creator. I was obsessed with Tyler the Creator in high school. So there's that. So to the Hogwarts entering class of 2020, I want to welcome you. Boo! You've been sorted. Yay! But if there are any rappers that I left off that you guys want to see, any of the rappers that I mentioned that you feel like I placed in the wrong house, anyone you feel like should be a cusp house, you know, any of the rappers or artists that I named that you feel like you want more explanation as to why I put them there, please comment below. Let me know. I'm open to criticism. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at BLERDs_United. I'll also put the link to my Instagram down below as well. This was probably, I know it's my second video, but I want to thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Make sure you tell your friends, tell their friends about me, because like I said, all BLERDs friends are friends, so they'll watch me too because you're watching me. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for being the best support system, the support group in the world. BLERDs Unite. Look for my next YouTube video.